I am extremely happy to see that we have 300 people of more than 37 countries listening but also talking about very actual and pregnant problems here as well in France as in the whole world. We have one technical committee about tunnels, a very active one, and I am very proud of them. But they have clearly made tremendous reports which put questions, and many people are interested to listen to that. I see a really fantastic presence of people of the private sector, of engineering offices, of laboratories, of really new technologies, presenting so many interesting topics in an exhibition. It makes really an interaction that I am so glad to see.
Well, I think it's a very nice conference, and my expectations were that I should gather some new information worldwide. And since I have been in the conferences and I've seen a lot of presentations also from outside of Europe, I think it's very interesting, and it brings me a lot of new thoughts, so it's very good.
I think it definitely exceeds my expectations, since it's such a nice blend of international participants and such a good balance between really good presentations on the one hand side and also good technical discussions afterwards. So I hardly ever experienced that level of discussion afterwards in a conference like that. So I really like that. Really excellent, yes.
It was our first exhibition here in France, and it was very well organized. It fulfilled totally our expectation regarding the contacts, very interesting contacts, and we really expect another one, as we would be very pleased to attend also.
I'm very impressed because it was very interesting, and the conference is very well organized with the round tables and the clusters of topics. Very interesting, and I think they can introduce the work of the PIARC and IATA, COSUF and CETU in a very good manner.
Now, in Melbourne, Australia, we currently only have 2 road tunnels in operation. But in the next several years, that's going to change quite a bit. There are a number of additional road tunnel projects, both being planned and have already commenced construction. So it's a really important learning curve for myself to take my learnings from this conference back to Australia.
So I think it's good. It's good for sharing. It's good for and we can learn from each other, yeah, and try to implement those different system or different methodologies in designing the system into our own context in Singapore.
To gain as much experience from the others internationally, and I must say that this conference is achieving this goal definitely very clearly, because you've got all the nationalities going definitely beyond Europe, tackling so many different issues that we are facing daily with tunnel operations.
I think that we need also to have an exchange between people dealing with different topics. When you have a project, you have to deal with a lot of different topics, of course, design, safety, maintenance, but also you have to take into account the financing problems, the expectations of on environmental matters or sustainability, on ITS, and you have to mix all those expectations to have the best project possible. So we need also a transverse exchange between very different matters, topics of specialties.